If you've been thinking about moving to Winston-Salem and safety is high on your list, then this is going to be a really helpful conversation. I'm going to walk you through some of the safest zip codes in the area, what makes them stand out, and what it actually feels like to live there, not just what the numbers say on paper. My name is Keon Shoulars with REAL Broker LLC. I live here, I work here, I help people buy and sell homes right here in the Triad. Now, I'm not here just to sell you a dream. I'm here to give you the full picture so you can make the right decision for you and your family. So whether you're making a move in 9 days or 9 months, feel free to reach out. I'm receiving calls and texts every day and I love it. My contact information is in the description box and I'm easy to reach. Here's the thing. You can Google crime rates all day long, but it doesn't always tell you what it's like to come home at night, go for a walk, or raise a family in a neighborhood. So I'm going to blend real data and real world perspective so you can actually picture yourself being here. And before we dive in, you can always visit crimemapping.com and enter a specific address if you like. The site allows you to customize your search by filtering for whatever you like to see. All right, now let's get into it. When people talk about safer areas in Winston-Salem, a few zip codes consistently rise to the top. One of the first ones that you'll hear is 27106. This area is on the northwest side of the city, and it's one of the most sought after places for buyers relocating here. You've got a mix of established neighborhoods, tree-lined streets, and homes that feel like they got some character, not just cookie cutter. What makes 27106 stand out? It's not just the lower crime rates compared to the other parts of the city, but the overall lifestyle. You've got proximity to Wake Forest University, great local spots, and a quieter, more residential feel. It's the kind of place where people tend to stay for a long time, and that's always a good sign. And if you're someone who likes balance, meaning you don't want to feel too far away removed from things, but you also don't want to feel the chaos of being right in the middle of everything, this area hits the sweet spot really well. Another zip code that deserves some attention is 27104. This one is a little more central west, and it's known for being both convenient and consistently ranked as one of the safer parts of Winston-Salem. You've got easy access to shopping, dining, medical facilities, and major roads, which makes day-to-day life just a little bit easier. But here's what I think people really appreciate about 27104. It feels stable. The neighborhoods are well kept. There's a strong sense of pride and ownership, and there tends to be a correlation between lower crime rate and a more comfortable living environment. It's not flashy, it's just solid. And honestly, for a lot of buyers, that's exactly what they're looking for. Now let's talk about 27103. This one sometimes flies under the radar a little bit, but it's another area where you'll find relatively lower crime rates and a lot of convenience. It's closer to major shopping areas and highways, so if you're someone who travels a bit or just wants quick access to everything, this one can be a real practical choice. And what I like about 27103 is that it offers a range of home styles and price points, which gives you flexibility depending on what you're looking for. It's not one of those areas where everything feels the same. There's variety, and that can be a huge plus. Now I want to pause for a second and say something that most people won't tell you in a video like this. No zip code is 100% safe. That just doesn't exist anywhere. What we're really talking about is relative safety. Areas that consistently show lower crime rates compared to the city's average, and where residents generally feel comfortable. Because safety isn't just about statistics. It's also about things like how well the properties are maintained, whether people are out walking their dogs, and how neighbors interact with each other. All those little signals that tell you, yeah, this feels right. And that's why when I work with people relocating here, we don't just look at the numbers. I actually encourage you to drive through the neighborhoods. Look at it at different times of the day. We talk about lifestyle as well, because the safest area for one person might not be the best fit for someone else. For example, some buyers love the quiet, tucked away feel for certain parts of 27106, while others prefer the convenience and accessibility of 27104. Neither is better, it just depends on what matters to you. Another thing to keep in mind is that Winston-Salem as a whole has pockets that vary quite a bit. You can go from one street to the next and feel a noticeable difference. That's pretty common in cities of this size, but it's something you want to be aware of when you're making a decision from out of town. That's why having someone local who can guide you through that nuance is honestly one of the biggest advantages that you can have. Because again, Google can't drive you around and say, hey, this block feels completely different than that one that we just passed. Now, if you're relocating here, chances are you're also thinking about things like commute, schools, resale value, and overall quality of life, not just safety. And the good news is, a lot of these safer zip codes also tend to perform well in those areas too. You're not sacrificing convenience or lifestyle just to feel more secure. In many cases, you're actually getting the best of both. And one more thing that I add, homes in these areas tend to hold their value really well. And that's not by accident. Areas with lower crime rates and stronger community appeal tend to stay in demand, which is exactly what you want if you're thinking long term. So if you're watching this and thinking, okay, this sounds like something that I'm looking for, the next step is really to narrow it down based on your specific situation. What kind of home do you want? How close do you need to be to certain things? What kind of neighborhood vibe fits you best? Because once we dial that in, we can really target and find something that not only checks the safety box, but actually feels like home. And if you have questions or just want to talk through your options, that's literally what I'm here for. You can call or text me anytime. I'm always happy to help, even if you're just in the early stages and trying to figure things out. At the end of the day, moving is a big deal. And my goal is to make sure that you feel confident every step of the way. So whether you're a few months out or ready to make a move now, reach out and let's make a plan that works for you. And if this video helped you out, even a little bit, then tap that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Because I'm gonna keep showing up with content that helps people just like you become confident, educated homeowners. I've got more deep dives coming, whether you're buying, selling, or just learning. And make sure you watch this video, as it will help you with your home search. And when you're ready to make that move, just remember, Keon has the keys. I'll see you in the next one.